Welcome back, everybody, to this primary forum at the White Horse. I'm Tom Sumner. We're back with pundits Paul Rosicki and George Moss. We also have with us our special guest media rep from 1570 Super Talk AM Radio, Lou Lobsinger. Welcome back, everybody. We have one more round of questions as we continue to look at the August primary for the 4th District Genesee County Board of Commissioners chair, currently held by our guest and incumbent John Northrup. And his challenger, Don Pfeiffer, was invited and had agreed to be part of this, but then was called away on business, so he's not been part of the segment we've done. Coming up in the next hour, we'll be looking at the 5th District that currently is held by Democrat Mark Young, who's running unopposed in the primary, but we'll have the 3 Republicans who would like to take him on this fall. And we'll look at that race coming up next. We have one more round of questions from our panelists, and then we'll give Commissioner Northrup an opportunity for a closing statement. And we'll start the questions once again with Paul Rosicki.
All right. And in recent years, there's been a lot of conflict between the County Board of Commissioners and some major department heads, the sheriff, the prosecutor, the treasurer, among others. What could you do, what should you do to reduce that, and particularly to reduce the lawsuits that have often been generated by those kind of conflicts?
Well, actually, we haven't had too many such lawsuits until this year. So I can't say that your question is exactly appropriate.
Have things gone, some happened in an odd way this year to generate those lawsuits?
I think that's
the treasurer especially.
For people to discern it for themselves.
All right.
I mean, it's just you have to face the issues as they rise. Not they're not something that show up every year, every day, every week, whatever.
I guess what I'm asking, have some of the department heads felt badly treated by the board, particularly in terms of budget? I mean, I can recall a prosecutor and the sheriff and the treasurer, among others, complaining about what they got from the county board in terms of budget in somewhat recent years.
When things are tough, everybody says, why don't I get more?
Right.
It's called human nature, I think.
All right, thank you.
All right, we're going to move on then to Lou Lobsinger.
Commissioner Northrup, the KWA is coming through our territory, the Carroll County Water Authority. What are your views on the authority? Is it necessary? Would we have been better off staying with our old supplier rather than the costs that are associated with the KWA? What do you think about the KWA particularly?
I'm absolutely in favor of it. Since I was one of the initial persons, as I said, who the opportunity to purchase the inlet property.
You're very good at it, too, aren't you?
I'm very proud of that. Very happy that we have it going.
And you're confident that the water rates will remain stable or go down with the KWA?
They will remain stable relative to the economy that what's the cost factors in there, the additional cost factors in the short. I think they will. Nothing is, there are always things that affect prices, but I would think that would still be much better than any alternatives.
And George Moss?
Yes, could you talk about 2 things? One is the no bid contracts that have been approved by the board, and this suit that I'm hearing is going forward when it seems the statutory regulations are that the money for the land bank, that money has been allocated by statute. And I think this board is appealing. The verdict has already been put in. I think the court has already decided it. It seems to be a waste of taxpayers' money that's going on. And I want you to speak to the no bid contract and also this suit that is the board going forward for suit about the land bank, the $160,000 that's already been spent on that.
Okay. The no bid contract, yes, I think of that first, and I was not very happy with it, but I knew that it was going to pass. I supported it because I knew that it was a fait accompli. Now, secondly, I think that's not the way to do it, but it was done. And the second item you mentioned was, of course,
The land bank,
yes, the lawsuit.
and the lawsuit that is, as the court said that you're wrong.
Remember, two sides of the legal issue, and people on each side believe they're right. Just because judges, why do you think so many things are appealed? Because they have to be appealed, because make decisions and are frequently reversed. It's just, I think it's simply done, and because I think there's that part of money should not be controlled by a particular entity when we're having trouble maintaining all the entities that make up the county.
All right, that wraps up the questions. Mr. Northrup, you have 90 seconds for a closing statement. You've been brief the entire time, so I wouldn't be surprised if you were now, but you can take all the time.
Take all, half hour?
Up to 90 seconds.
Yeah, I appreciate having been elected to this post, and I do enjoy it, and at least part of the time, couldn't today, but most days. Did I do that? Anyway, I would hope to continue this term. And, I now have more time that I have for the past 3 years. My wife's situation has changed, so I was having trouble making some of the meetings recently. Now that's not a problem. The other things are
Well, I'm glad you were able to make this meeting. John, thank you so much. John Northrup, the 4th District Genesee County Commissioner, and his challenger who was invited to participate, Don Pfeiffer. Don't forget to vote August 5th. I want to say thanks to the technical crew, obviously to the pundits, Paul Rosicki from Montanita College, and Lou Lobsinger from Super Talk 1570 AM, George Moss, who is also one of Flint's premier political pundits from his regular appearances on the internet and WFNT 1470 AM. Also to our timekeeper, Andrew Sutton, associate producer, and our sound guru, Captain Jack from RLX Sound, the sound you want, and also the crews that are making this available for the internet and television, and of course the staff here at the White Horse. We will be back in just a few minutes. We're going to take a break for, I don't know, 5-10 minutes or so and reset, because we're going to look at yet another Genesee County Board of Commissioners District, District 5, and we'll look at the Republican primary for that one coming up in just a few minutes. So we'll see you next time.